Hello and welcome to this full free course in Blender, where we'll create a simple yet powerful 2D face rig that you can wrap around your 3D characters. In this first lesson, we'll learn how to create and model the different parts of our 2D face and add colors to them. If you like the black themes I use in my videos, you can get one for free or the 6 theme pack for a small fee. You can also support my free content by picking up the premium course version, more in-depth, beginner-friendly with downloadable materials, or buy the eyes, mouth and nose rigs separately for a small fee. Find the links in the description. So let's start by doing the cube sacrifice. Select and then X, delete. Let's select the camera. Let's do Alt G and Alt R to reset the rotation and the location. And then I will rotate it R and then X to rotate it on the X axis and then 90 for 90 degrees. Enter. G and Y to move it on the Y axis back like this. And then I will create a sphere. Shift A, mesh UV sphere. Then N, I will resize it to 0.25. That's 25 centimeters for a cartoonish head. Zoom in like this with the mouse wheel. And then you see that the scale isn't applied. So I will apply the scale so that this new size will be the original size of the sphere. So we do Control A, apply scale. And now you see that this changed to 1. That means 100% of its scale. And now I want to change the location on the y-axis to move the ball back so that it touches this y-axis here. Let's go here. Yeah, under overlays, enable the z-axis too. So you can see all 3 axes and see the center of the world. Now what I will do, I type the size and I divide it by 2. So you go here in Y under location and we type in 0.25 and we divide it. So divide sign and then 2 and enter. And now you see that the ball moved back here. Let's do N to hide this menu. And let's try to go to camera view 0 and we can move the camera again. Let's select it and then GY and try to zoom in here, I guess. Nice. Let's go out again. I want to create a plane, so mesh plane, and with it selected we do tab to go to edit mode, and this plane will be the mouth. Let's do RX to rotate it on the x-axis 90 for 90 degrees, enter, and then resize it as. We can go back to camera view here and resize it further. Let's move it down, Z to move it on the z-axis, G for grab of course, and then we do S to resize, S for size, and then X to resize it on the x-axis and create this rectangle here. And then we do 2 on the top of the keyboard to change to edge select, or we go here. So we have vertex select, edge select, and face select. Let's try to do 2. And now we can select these 2 edges, this one and this one. Either you do shift select or you box select these 2. And then we do right click and subdivide. And from here we choose 2, 3. So we got subdivision for these 2 edges only, and we didn't get that grid. We don't need a grid. Now back to vertex select 1 on the top of the keyboard, not on the numpad, and then we box select these 2 and we merge them by doing M on the keyboard, and we can choose collapse or at center. Then we do the same here, M at center. Now we try to create an oval, a low poly oval, by selecting these 2. But before we do it, let's enable mirroring here, X mirroring. And now we can do S and resize, and it will also resize the other side of the mouth. This is good. Now we need to inset to create the edge of the mouth. So we select everything, A, and then we do I for inset, and we create an edge here. Now you see that here we are on solid mode. Here we can't see the colors of the materials, so we will switch here and then we create a material. So here under materials we create new. Let's name this one mouth, enter, and let's give it a color, a temporary color, orange. And then I will create another material, plus, and I will choose the mouth again from here, but then I will make it unique by clicking this number. We can do it in edit mode, so we go here with the cursor, then tab to object mode, then back here, click on this number. Let's rename it stroke. Enter, back to edit mode, and now we want to select the edge to give it this new material, but let's change the color first to black. We can do select invert selection, but see, it doesn't work. It selected the edge only. So let's do Control Z. For it to work, let's select first face select, or do 3 on the keyboard, and then again select invert, or you can do Control I. And now we have these selected. You can also select them. If you don't have the center faces selected, you can select one and then do Control select one of these, like this one. Then again, Control select, and now we selected all these surrounding faces. And now you select stroke. So let's do assign, and yes, it turned into black. Now we will subdivide the mouth to get a real cool oval. So we go here under modifiers, add modifier, type in sub, and choose subdivision surface from here. And I will increase to 3 and also 3 here on render. And you see that we have a problem, is that the lips are too big for some reason. And to fix this, we need to select the center faces again. So we do select one face, and then we do Control select the last one. And I will do another inset and make it very narrow like this. And it is fixed. So the modeling of the mouth is finished. Now let's model an eye. Go out of camera view, middle mouse button, and then I will do Shift A while in edit mode and add a circle. And in the last operation menu, instead of 32 vertices, we will type only 6. And we have this huge circle, but it's not filled. And to fill it with a face, we do F for fill on the keyboard. And now we have a face. And you see, since we have our subdivision modifier, you see that we already have a circle here. I will rotate it 90 degrees, RX 90 degrees. Then I will do 1 on the keyboard for front view, or I can go to camera view also, since it is facing the front view too. And I want one of these edges to be horizontal. I can either turn this by 30 degrees, I think. If I do RY to rotate on the Y-axis and type in 30. Ah, strange. What happened? Ah, it's because of mirror editing. So let's disable this. And again, RY 30 degrees. And yes, or you can, instead of rotating this one is easy to figure out. It's just 90 degrees from vertical to horizontal. So I can do R again Y to 90 degrees and enter, so that we have a shape of an eye. We have corners on the sides here. Okay, now I can resize it as, let's go to camera view. Let's move it here. Let's resize it again. And we have our first eye. Shift middle mouse button. Let's do eye again to inset. Let's invert again, Control I. But see, inverting doesn't work here because we no longer have one shape but two. So inverting selected also the mouth. So we'll just click again, Control click, Control click, Control click, and we will select the stroke material. Still has that orange color in the icon. So assign, and we have the same problem. So again, we select the middle one. I think I should create a material for the eye first. Do plus and then select maybe the mouth. Let's go to object mode. Let's make it unique. Let's name it eye.L for the left eye, because we will have 2 different materials for each eye. You will see why later. And let's change the color to white. I think we should just type in FFFF and then enter. And we have white here. So back to edit mode, and with this face selected, we assign the eye material, and then we do another inset, eye and inset, and we have this. Then you should check, you could disable overlays and check if you have the same width of the stroke, and seems to be fine. So our first eye is done. Now let's do the nose. Let's enable overlays again. To enable and disable overlays, I think we have a shortcut Alt-Shift-Z, or I added a custom shortcut, an easier one. It's D, because I don't really use D for anything else. So anyways, let's enable overlays again, and I will start making the nose. In this course, we will make a nose with nostrils and a flare, but you can have a nose as simple as this one with just 3 faces. You can be creative and do a nose that goes maybe like this, or maybe up like this, an arc that looks up or an arc that looks down. I have this shape on the front face like this, and if you paid for the premium course, I will show you some tips on how to create a nose like this, but quickly I will show you the shape keys that I created. So nose R to the right, nose left, nose up, and nose down. I will select one of these edges here, but first, of course, we need to do edge select too. Let's select this edge. We can duplicate it, Shift D, and move it here. And I will do E to extrude it and create this nose hole here. Then we can do 1 on the keyboard and select these vertices and shape this nose hole like this. And then we can do 2 again. Select this edge. For some reason it's orange. I thought it should have the same material from here. Anyways, let's try to select the whole nose. I think L for select length, and then select the stroke and do assign. Yes. Let's again, with this edge selected, do Shift D to duplicate it. Now I guess it's because everything is selected, so Control Z. I think I need to do Control Z again. Let's try to select this alone. Yes. Shift D, duplicate it. And E again to extrude. Wow, it's orange. Let's rotate this edge, and then E again and extrude, and we have this. I think it's too thick. Let's try to make it as thick as this one. Let's try G to grab. Resize this edge, S. Resize this one too. This one. Let's try to rotate this edge, R. Make sure you do everything in front view, all these manipulations, so that everything stays in the same plane. If you do it in a view like this, it won't look like that to you, but you may change the plane you are working on and you may get something like this. See? Control Z. Let's rotate again. Maybe get this like this and this one like this. We will fix it more after we symmetrize, because the nose, I guarantee that it won't look right once we symmetrize. So we will fix that later. Yeah, let's assign some materials. Let's hover over this shape and do L for select length, and then try to do that again here. L, and now we have these two selected. Select the strong material and assign. Nice. Now we can either take one of these edges and duplicate, or one of these. Let's see if we still have that material problem. So Shift D to duplicate. Let's resize with S. Maybe rotate a little bit. G, and then E to extrude. And yes, we still have this orange material. Rotate a little bit. E again. And E again. Rotate. Rotate. And I will collapse these two. So 1 for vertex select, and then M to merge, and we can merge at center or collapse, and we have our eyebrow. Now we can make this corner sharp if we wish by selecting the vertex here, doing N, and then getting this one, vertex crease, change it to 1, or you can have a semi-sharp corner like this if you wish. So let's make it 1, and depending on your style, you may do whatever you want. Then we select these two, box select, and you see that the names changed from vertex crease to mean vertex crease, and here it shows the average from these two. So we change this to 1, and if you select one of them, you see that now they are both at 1. So we did our eyebrow. We can do 2 again, and we can select our edges and adjust like this. Maybe 1 again, and maybe move this one with G like this. And then we can hover here, do L to select length. Yeah, we should hover over a vertex, I guess. Then I will create a new material. Let's put stroke here, and then back to object mode, tab. We make this unique, then we name it brow, enter, and here we change the color to maybe brown. And back to edit mode. With the brow selected, we do assign, and we have this. So now we can symmetrize or mirror what we have here. And to do that, we box select everything. And then let's do F3 to look for the symmetrize operator. So anything that you don't remember where you find, you can find using F3, look for and find. And here you see that symmetrize is under mesh, under the mesh menu. So we can either left click here or do escape and go to mesh and find symmetrize. And you see that now everything is gone, and that is because of, if you see here in the last operation menu, the direction is going from -x to +x. So that means that the nothingness from here was mirrored here. So we just change this to +x to -x, and now we have this. Now I will select this half because I want to adjust, and I will enable mirroring here or symmetry in the x-axis. And then I will disable overlays and then G and move this until I have a nose that I like. This is good, I think. And voila! Enable overlays again. And now we finished our modeling, and what we need now is some shape keys.